Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day and that you are doing well. And if you're new here, my name is Emily and I love to make videos about jewelry, fashion, tea, and anything magical. In this video, I'm going to be sharing my Ogerbeads collection with you, as well as providing a brand overview. I will be sharing with you their silver beads, their Muranos, the difference between small and universal core, and what these beads will fit on. A lot of you wanted to know, will they fit on a Pandora Moments bracelet? Is there any types of bracelets that they won't fit on? So I'm going to be answering these big questions for you, as well as also showing you some other Pandora options you can fit Ogerbeads on as well. I'll also share with you some design ideas on the actual Ogerbeads bracelet. This is a really beautiful bracelet, so that'll be near the end of the video. So if that sounds exciting for you guys, grab a cup of tea and let's get started. To start off with, I'm going to be sharing with you Ogerbeads glass Muranos. Evelyn, the designer behind Ogerbeads, is a lampwork artist, and honestly, her Muranos are the most stunning works of art. They truly feel like there's magic in the bead. They're just so detailed, have so much dimension and sparkle. The first set of Murano glass beads I have to share with you are grouped under the category of pixie dust. Now this is the pixie dust in just that classic Murano shape, and they're just so beautiful. The reason you can tell that these are the pixie dust is because of that beautiful golden sparkle, that golden shimmer that goes throughout the whole bead. Now these just, like I mentioned this before, but they honestly look like magic in the bead. I love Ogerbeads' use of color. They do such beautiful, vibrant colors. They also do some soft notes as well, and they add some little bits of cupric zirconia, and it looks so lovely. Moving on to the next category, we have the pixie dust fragments, and fragments is Ogerbeads' term for a faceted Murano. If you love sparkle and you love pixie dust, the faceted option is that much more sparkly. So fragments is beautiful because it just catches the light, and then when you add that little pixie dust, a little shimmer throughout the beads, it adds so much more dimension, detail, and beautiful color. I just love the pixie dust fragment options. They're just so magical and stunning. Moving away from pixie dust, but continuing with the fragments theme, we have my other fragment beads in my collection. So here you're going to see Astra fragments, Forever in My Heart, Amnesia Diamonds fragments, and these are so beautiful. Now the Astra fragments are probably my favorite that I own because they're like this purpley, bluey, orange galaxy looking bead, and they're just so stunning. On the screen now you're also seeing some limited edition beads. So we have the Macaw fragments as well as the Fire 2.0 fragments. Again, I really love Ogerbeads' use of color. It's so neat, and they just really pop out on your bracelet. Also in the fragments category, we have the Romance glass stone fragments. So it's glass stone because parts of the areas are kind of peachy, and then the other part is kind of like this foggy stone-like detail, and these are so stunning. I've worn these beads in particular so much. I wore them all throughout summer, well, most of the end of summer anyway, as well into the fall. I just found the color just so perfect. Next, we have a retiring bead called Snow Dust Baroque Festival. It has that beautiful kind of intertwining gold detail to it, and Blue Seeker, which is that bluey, purpley, kind of almost that little red toned plum colored bead. I love the texture and the detail and dimension on these. They just, oh my goodness, they're so detailed. Moving along as well, we have the Moonlight category of beads. So these beads, what's really cool, I love the name Moonlight, is that they glow in the dark. So Moonlight is just the perfect name for them. I have the Black-Green Moonlight, the Red-Green Moonlight, and the Pale Lilac Moonlight. And I just think these are so pretty, especially at night. So you would have seen these in my Halloween video. I used the red and black moonlights on one of my Halloween themed bracelets, and I just thought these looked so cool, especially at night. The last category I have under Muranos is the lamp work beads. So the beautiful Muranos with so much texture, dimension, detail, and they literally look like little works of art. Here you're gonna see ones that are called Fairy Tale Twisted Flowers, Purple Magic Light, Apricot Flowers, Fairy Tale Blobs, Colorado Bubbles. I love the names that Ogerbeads comes up with, but also here again you're going to see the use of colors. There's so much different colors in each of these beads and just so much beautiful detail. I've actually worn all of these beads styling with them. For the last grouping of beads, I have the silver beads. Now, Ogerbeads has a little bit more of a limited selection of silver beads. However, the ones they do have are so detailed and beautiful. They have ones that are in a similar shape to Muranos, which I think look so beautiful paired with the Muranos, as well as some really special ones like with this cute little snail. He's called Always Moving Forward. And of course, my Bewitched charm, which you would have seen in my Halloween video I did with my friend Tiara. He is so spooktacular. Like, I love him. All right, time to answer one of the most popular questions I get asked about Ogerbeads. Small versus universal core. So there's two different sizes. You can get your glass beads and some of the silver charms in, and that is the small core and the universal core. Now on Instagram, I recently did an IGTV video answering a bunch of your questions, and this was definitely one of the questions that had come up. So I'm going to basically kind of show you what the difference between small and universal core is and what bracelets universal and small core will fit on. One of the most popular bracelets that I know a lot of you will want to know is if small core and universal core fit on a Pandora Moments bracelet with the threading. So sadly, the small core will not fit on a Pandora bracelet with threading. However, the universal core will. And that's the great thing about universal core, is basically it will fit on any type of charm bracelet. So it'll just slide over the threading, no problem. So I'm just going to show you another example on another Pandora bracelet. So this bead is universal. So again, universal is a larger core and it just slides through the threading and no problem on your Pandora bracelet. However, the small core will not fit over the threading. So as hard as you try, it's not going to go past it. So keep that in mind when you are considering, if you're buying these for your Pandora bracelets. Now, I will say though, small core will in fact fit on Pandora bracelets that do not have threading. So here I'm showing you my rose bangle and it's threadless. So the small core, look, it fits right on it, no problem at all. So if you have any type of Pandora bracelet like this where it does not have the threading, the small core will fit. And the reason why I'm telling you this is that Ogerbeads actually is having a sale right now on all their small core Murano beads. And that is because they're going to be discontinuing the small core options and just stick to universal. Again, another option for you with Pandora, your sliding bracelet. Again, there's no threading on this. So the small core and the universal core, of course, universal, will also fit on here. So I'm just going to demonstrate that now on the video for you. So as you can see, this is a small core bead. It just slides on. So easy because there's no threading. The last Pandora item I have to share with you to consider and to design with is the O pendant. I'm obsessed with the Pandora O pendant. Stay tuned for a video on that. I promise it's coming up soon. I love the O pendant because you can put the silver, the universal, the small core, they all fit on here and they look beautiful. I've actually been wearing the O pendant with Ogerbeads quite a lot recently. I've really been loving the look. Actually, in fact, I was wearing some pixie dust fragment Muranos on my O pendant in my last video with that peachy kind of sweater. Another charm bracelet to consider putting your Ogerbeads on is in fact Trollbeads. So their foxtail bracelet will fit both the small core and universal core from Ogerbeads. Ogerbeads is very similar and Trollbeads is very similar to each other in terms of their Muranos. They both have no threading, so they just slide on very, very easily. If I were to compare Ogerbeads to Trollbeads, I do find that they're quite similar in their design aesthetic. They both do some gorgeous glass lampwork, Murano beads. They're beautiful, both Trollbeads and Ogerbeads. However, I'm almost tempted to say that I find Ogerbeads just to be a little bit more whimsical and magical. The second last charm bracelet I have to share with you is from Ohm Beads, the Twisted Bangle. And this is just to demonstrate that yes, in fact, the small core will also easily slide over onto the Twisted Bangle as well. So if there's a design or something you want to do with your Ogerbeads, you can definitely fit it on the Ohm Twisted Bangle as well. The last bracelet option I have to share with you is the Ogerbeads bracelet. So this is the Ogerbeads Twisted Bracelet. And of course, both the small core and universal core will fit on this. I really love the twisted detail on here. It's super beautiful and it's very good quality, but it's not too heavy either. The clasp is very beautiful too. It has this cute little O with like for ogre with the little ears. It's very similar to Pandora logo, but still super cute. I love it. The only con with the clasp is that sometimes it has a habit of opening up by itself. So I have worn the bracelet out and it's fallen off my wrist just because something might have hit the clasp just a little bit. But I've contacted Ogerbeads about that and they told me that they have since perfected the formula. So it will no longer do that. It's a lot more sturdier, durable, and stronger, and it will not open up when you're wearing it on your wrist. That being said though, I still would love if Ogerbeads would come out with a safety chain. I think that would look so pretty. I do plan on ordering another Ogerbeads bracelet with the new formula just to test it out, and I'll keep you guys posted on how it wears. To help section off your bracelet, as well as prevent beads from just sliding off when you open the bracelet, Ogerbeads has beads called stoppers, much like the Pandora and Trollbeads stoppers. You will find that it also has that silicone rubber inside to help keep your beads all in place and kind of sectioned off to where you want them to be. I have the fairy tale stopper, which is so beautiful, and 2 of the black widow stoppers for Halloween. Lastly, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the designs that I love to create and combine with Ogerbeads. I honestly have so much fun playing around with different design ideas and different, themes and stuff with Ogerbeads because it's completely different kind of design aesthetic than how I normally design with my charm bracelets. The Ogerbeads look has primarily Muranos on the bracelet and just a couple different little silver accents. And I absolutely love how this looks. It just looks extra sparkly, extra magical, and just so pretty. Now I'm sure you could, if you wanted to add more silver, but I really do love the more beaded Murano look to the Ogerbeads bracelet. If you followed me on Instagram back in the summertime, you'll know that I discovered Ogerbeads through Marthnick Beads. She's another bead blogger and she's awesome. And Ogerbeads actually ended up reaching out to me, wondering if I'd be interested in reviewing a couple of their beads on Instagram. And we all know how the story ends. I absolutely fell in love with their beads. They were like, the thing is with Ogerbeads, it's like their pictures just don't do the beads justice. Like they're so stunning and gorgeous and sparkly, and oh my goodness, they're just like I always say, like the best way to describe it is that they're magic in a bead. Like they're just so beautiful. So as you can see, I've really fallen in love with Ogerbeads, and I have been really blessed to be able to have collabed with them because they've sent me some beautiful products. And I just wanted to say another heartfelt thank you to all of you guys because I do not get these opportunities without each and every one of you. So thank you so much. I would love to know your guys' thoughts on Ogerbeads. What do you think? What are your opinions? Please comment down below and let me know. And yeah, that's it for this video. And I'm so happy that I finally finished this video so that you guys can see it. I know quite a lot of you had wanted to see a video of the Ogerbeads up close so you can really get a better sense of, the amount of detail and the sparkle in this. So hopefully this video did just that for you and it kind of gave you a better look at Ogerbeads, up close and a little bit more perspective of them. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.